Greetings, families and students. We'd like to present an overview of fifth grade. A foundation of fifth grade is the growth mindset. Here's an overview of how we would like to focus on our thinking at school and home. A growth mindset takes time, effort, and mutual support. To support at home, here are 10 questions you could ask at home that go beyond how did your day go. One-to-one technology is now a key part of our curriculum. So here are some of the key messages about that. As a parent, you will be seeing Schoology as a tool that students use to extend the classroom at home and school.
Our district continues to be affiliated with Ohio State University through the Literacy Collaborative. The Literacy Collaborative is a comprehensive model designed to provide a school-wide approach for improving the reading and writing achievement of students. Literacy Collaborative includes 10 essential design elements. Our literacy model contains 3 literacy blocks: a reader's workshop block that is 75 minutes, a writer's workshop block that is 60 minutes, and a language and word study time that equates to 20 minutes. This includes morning message and differentiated word study and guided reading, and writing conferences. In our Reader's Workshop block, we start with a mini lesson, which often includes an interactive read aloud or shared reading opportunities. Then students move to guided reading or guided practice time, where they might work with a teacher or an interventionist to support their learning needs. Also, teachers confer with students in reading conferences. At the end of the Reader's Workshop block, students bring back their learning and share and teach the class what they have learned. Our Writer's Workshop block contains similar components. We begin with a mini lesson, which is often done through community writing. Then students move to guided practice time, where they may work in a small guided writing group or in writing conferences, again with a classroom teacher or an interventionist. At the end of the block, the students bring back their learning and teach the class. Language and word study is embedded across the day. In the morning, we begin the day with a morning message. Students come into the classroom and read the morning message. The teacher works alongside them to practice fluency and other language structures. Then the students move into a greeting, where they greet each student each day and welcome them to the classroom. Then the students chorally read the morning message to practice fluency and comprehension. Additionally, a teacher or a student may pull a word out of the morning message and use explicit instruction to teach different phonics or high-frequency words in the message.
Fifth graders study science and social studies through integrated units of study. This is a way of researching during literacy. Our first unit of study is on community. Every grade level studies community at the beginning of the year. It's a way of establishing our agreements, and we focus on fiction literature. Next unit of study is science, the life science, including ecology and ecosystems. Students will put together terrariums and aquariums to study the effects of living and non-living things in a system. After that unit of study, we have another unit of study on science, studying earth science and the slow and fast processes that take place to change the Earth's surface. Students focus back on fiction literature during the author study of Eve Bunting. Our final science unit is physical science, using simple machines, force, and motion. Then we return to social studies to study North American history before 1800. And our final unit of study is an illustrator study of S.D. Nelson. We also embed health and look at human growth and development each spring.
In District 196, our elementary math vision revolves around the 3 following concepts. We need to know the math, know our students, and know how to respond instructionally. Much of our teaching philosophy centers around the math mindset principles, including everyone can learn math to the highest levels, that mistakes are valuable, that questions are really important, that math is about creativity and making sense, that math is about connections and communicating, class is about learning, not performing, and that depth is more important than speed. These are things that we keep in mind constantly throughout our math instruction. Our primary resource is called Bridges in Mathematics. There are 5 main principles which also coincide with the math mindset work, including that math is more than just arithmetic, that understanding is just as important as fluency, and that's something that we really practice in 5th grade, that visual models help us remember and invent important mathematics, that problem solving is central to mathematics instruction, and that math is a social activity. Since Bridges is our primary math resource, information can be found at this website, which can be located on our classroom website. Much like literacy, our math instruction comes in the form of a math workshop. Our math workshop comes in 2 parts. We have Number Corner, which is a spiraled curriculum which covers a variety of different math standards all throughout the year. We have a mini lesson, which is pointed and focused on a certain standard that we're covering. Then we have guided practice, in which students will be meeting in small groups, individually, or in large groups based on their needs, and they will have homework and classwork based on their needs as well, and then students will come back together for a sharing opportunity.
In 5th grade, we attend 4 field trips throughout the year. In January, we go to the Physics of Force in BizTown. We have the District Track and Field Day, and we attend the Ordway.
5th graders have the opportunity to be a patrol. Bus patrols and crossing guard or walking patrols are 2 options. They must follow the Irish way. This is a privilege and not a right as a 5th grader. We like to see that students have the ability to be a leader.
At Rosemont, we follow the Irish way. The 4 expectations at Rosemont are to be respectful, responsible, be positive, and be safe. Students can earn Irish Way tickets by showing the Irish Way. We have Irish Way Wednesdays, and t-shirts are available for purchase.
5th graders also have a leadership opportunity by being elected to student council. There are 2 representatives per class. They attend a monthly meeting before school on the 2nd Thursday of the month. They help organize spirit days and fundraisers and otherwise improve our school community.
Report cards will be sent home 3 times each year, in December, March, and June. The rubric marking codes include 1 for limited, 2 for developing, 3 for proficient, and 4 for exemplary.
Each section of the report card has a rubric available at this website for you to view so that you can see the descriptors that would determine if your child is limited, developing, proficient, or exemplary. Communication is an important way for us to stay in partnership. Emails and response time are really important to us. Please allow up to 2 days for us to get back to you, but your communication is very important to us. We are also available by phone, but email may be faster. Schoology and Infinite Campus allow for another way for us to connect electronically, as well as Friday folders continuing to come home with materials on Fridays. Students will continue to use planners, but some may be transitioning to using technology tools. We also love to communicate through sending notes back and forth.
Thank you. It's going to be a great year at Rosemont Elementary.